Welcome back, amazing, awesome friends. Give me another 7 episode with more Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment on the Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to it. So last time, because we took the battle back at Gerudo Desert because we've been clearing one of these monsters, and by far, I mean, now it seemed like that the people just give the construct a new name for the night construct, because now we knew, cause spoilers, cause he is some vessel light, cause he does kind of remind me of Link, because he does look exactly like it. I mean, you can tell the redesign, because Link is officially a night construct. I mean, we never know what got into Link, because he used to look just like him, but we're going up against this mysterious construct, which is bad. So we have to defeat 3 under the question mark, but it doesn't have a name yet, so we're just gonna have to put a stop to the bad construct. So we are still continue on with the story for the Crimson Omen. So let's get buckled up and ready to go. Okay, so it got cannons. He changed weapons. Well, no, that's not a good sign. Alright, so let's go for Lazal Flame Flurry. Okay, well that's not going to affect, but let's try something else. Okay, so what can give more accuracy? Okay, well, now I show you we got here is a lot of these options over here. Okay, what do we want to start? Okay, I want to try out the Gerudo Wild Rush. Let's go and assign that. So I'm gonna take a break with the Lazal Flame Flurry. And what else? Okay, I want to try out the Boko Shift Cutter. I don't think we have yet to use that, so let's give that for a shot. Okay, so I can't go pressing the R. Okay, let's try Gerudo Wild Rush. Oh, come on! It's my first time. Why would you ever cancel it? Alright, well let's just suck up. So we gotta press the R repeatedly and just going for the full rush. Alright, well no, let's get some health. Well, I was done the quicker I can. I was standing properly still trying to whoop him. Okay, let's go for Hina's crushing blow. Yeah, there you go. Well, watch out. What are you doing? Okay, so just shooting cannons at me. I mean, how you got so much AP? Alright, we'll need that flurry rush, so we gotta get that weak point smash. Now, this mysterious bad construct over here looks pretty powerful and so tough. Okay, let's go with Power Surge. So I don't get it. Why are you trying to hurt that when you're basically identical? I don't know. Perhaps he wants all that type of power. I mean, he wants to become one of the powerful constructs there is. Okay, so we just switched to play as Kalemo. So we'll just give it a all. Alright, so if only we get one of his weak point gauge taken down. Okay, so now we get to partner up. So let's just keep mashing whichever button we go use. So we'll go with Bombard to finish it off. Alright, so now we'll go for the weak point smash. Let's go for it. Okay, that's perfect. So we always need that Sin Strike. If that was some attacker, but I believe in you, but don't let this impersonator push you around. Alright, well, I'll try not to. Okay, let's get away from that. Alright, so we're gonna keep at it. So let's use cannon. Okay, so I don't have any more batteries. Alright, so let's go use... you know what? Why not go for Frost Emitter? I don't think we have used that in a while. So let's just try one instead. Alright, let's set that to a side. Let's switch out. Okay, we'll use the Gerudo Wild Rush. Dude, why so much damage? We need more batteries. Okay, Kalama got something to say. Look like he's fading. Keep the pressure on. How did that hit me? We want to make sure we block that. Okay, let's back away from that. Okay, I was going to block that. But let's just stop blocking it and let's just keep going. I mean, we should have just launched it in midair. So we'll keep blocking that. And we'll go for Gerudo Wild Rush again. Alright, Kalamo, this is on you. Alright, keep going. Break his points. Break his weak points. Alright, so now we can pair up again. Alright, let's go flying. Alright, so we only got 2 of the weak points of his meter. Alright, so we'll give it a best shot. Alright, so we'll go follow up the attack, and this the Night Construct will go deliver the final blow. So here's our success. Okay, so it just took off. He got away right when I thought he had him. But hey, when it's a win, let's catch up with the others and let them know we're safe. Okay, here he is. So the Crimson Omen got fully complete. Alright, so the Night Construct is catching up to his level there. So it's a level 33. And we still keep increasing more total of rubies. Okay, so this is a new weapon called the Castle Guard Sword. Okay, so it says a sword issued to Hyrule Castle Guards. Lightweight, but the sharp of this weapon can hold its own against nearly any monster. Alright, that is pretty sick. Alright, so let's take everything we got. So we did pick up here 2 of the diamond for a reward. Let's keep them coming. And yeah, so pretty sure we got here is no cussing. Okay, so this here is Artie. So she is the Gerudo chief, the compassionate chief of a Gerudo. Though she was once appointed by Gerudo law to the Silver Ganondorf, she has been chosen to lead her people in the wake of her Demon King ascension. Okay, now let's get to know better playing her. Okay, now something is up. Okay, so what's happening here? So we're about to get another story going. Okay, well there is a lot we have to get catching up here. There is too much to do. Okay, I can see now that we got is a whole lot to get finishing around here. There's still so much we have to finish. Okay, so now we're getting here in more stuff coming back at the depths. Okay, now let's see what's going on. So going beneath the depths. So this quest says that seeking new strength. Zelda and Minoru have been looking into new ways to make them budge stronger. So I agreed to help find some material for him. They just better not to do anything weird to him. They better hope not. Okay, so the Night Construct is going to unlock the down shield for the unique skill for one-hand weapons. Alright then, so let's go gather all the material we required. Okay, here he is. So the Night Construct learned Construct died. Leap forward into the air, extend your arm to thrust your blade into the ground, then use your arm to pull yourself downward, unleash a shockwave on impact. Sick. Alright then, so let's get rid of Gerudo Wild Rush. I think we're all done with that. We could actually hold on. So let's take a look at Zelda device to see whatever it is we want to place. Okay, so look, can we get rid of Hydrant? I think we're all done with that. I'm all done with that Zonite device. But we can just keep using what we're using. Alright, so I believe that was just it. So I think we're done looking around. So let's carry on. Okay, so we're getting here is more of these challenge mode coming back at the depth. So where the heck happened to Minoru? Why can we not use her anymore? Okay, so it sucks really because I can't go switching out characters. Okay, now let's try to steady focus over here on what's happening in the serpent, because I can see because there is still a lot more of these quests we have to get done. So this is maintaining constructs. But the sheer side of the Tibet training camp makes it quite difficult to maintain it, but the lady Minoru claims that she can create construct capable of handling the much of the work for us. In order to do so, however, she'll need access to the proper materials. Okay, so for the reward to ban for training camp discount is by 5%. Okay then, so let's get that finished.
Expect no less.
Alright, so that got fully complete. Okay, so we got here the one called A Weapons Reborn. One of our soldiers recently came to Lady Minoru seeking to repair an old sword which he received as a gift from a wanted friend who can no longer take to battle. Apparently his life for the sword reinforced by our smithing construct so that he can hold it more comfortably in his hands. Alright, well let's get that done.
Now that's how you do it.
Alright, so let's see what's happening. Okay, so remove weapon seals. You can now remove weapon seals after the weapon research base. This will let you customize the armament to your liking. Alright, that's pretty sick. I like to see that. Okay, so this here is a dazzling performance. This is throwing a huge party to help cheer the foes up in the trying times, and if he wanted to do it right, he's gonna need some good entertainment too. Glad to say I got the perfect idea. Okay, now Ben is going to the game plus one of his bonus heart. So let's get that finished.
Pretty good.
Alright, so Ben's heart did increase to maximum. Okay, so this here is facing lightning. In order to further hone her power, Lady Artie is planning to train the top of a mountain where lightning frequently strikes. If there is any way that I can support her effort, I'd like to do so. Okay, so Artie is going to gain upgrade for basic action, so let's get that finished for her.
I strive for all who call these lands home.
Yeah, I salute you to that, Artie. I salute you. Okay then, so let's see what's happening here. So this quest is called Time for an Upgrade. Lady Minoru wants to enhance the pure padded so that even more materials can be assigned to its built-in sensor. To that end, she asked me to collect some monster material for a few tasks, after which she'll make for the final adjustment. Okay, sick. So for the war, we increase the material sensor capacity. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have more than enough materials to go and complete that quest. Okay, so upgrading the material sensor. Thanks to a Minoru tireless research, the material sensors have been upgraded. Each upgrade allows you to assign additional materials in quests. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. So this here is a stroke of genius. There's a poor Zora kid hiding out of that temple who's been crying up a storm because of how homesick he is. Quino has said that he knows some stuff that can help, so let me grab him for him. Okay then, so Quino is going to gain one of his bonus hearts, so let's gather these supplies up.
This is great.
Alright, so it's finally done. Okay, and there's still more quests available. So this here is the Admirer Plea. It turns out Quino had been thinking he wanted to do more than to just swing his sword around after seeing the keen and shoot that you to beam it out of his hands. Guess what had to teach him a fiddle too. Okay, so Quino is going to unlock the defuse attack. So let's go gather that material up.
Can't wait to test my skill.
Okay then, so now look at here, so he can fuse all types of monster materials now. That's pretty sick. Alright, so let's go try out, I guess. But I show you we do got here is a lot of these options. But we're not going to get any close details on fuse attack right now. Okay, so what's this over here? So this here is a safety first. With the war growing more severe by the day, everyone has ramped up the intensity of their training so much so that they've been picking up far more injuries of late. Maybe we could find some protective material to keep everyone safe. Fair enough. Alright, so all characters can gain one of their bonus heart. Alright, so that's for everybody. Everybody can gain one maximum heart. So they each gain the heart container. Okay, so let's see, because we got here is another new character coming back at the Laneru. So we can't go do that right now. So let's just keep knocking out all of these quests. So this series, it says overcoming the path. Whenever Lago sees a monster all covered in blood, he gets a bit shook up of thinking about his old king. So special training might just help him get over the trauma road. So let's grab the guy whatever material he needs. Okay, so Lago is going to enhance one of his strong attack. So let's get that supplied up.
Such progress.
Alright, well, it's interesting to me because Lago is making good progress. Alright, so he's good to go. And there is a new shop going on. So which it says to use it for bomb flowers. Colonel from the early supply depot has asked me to provide him with some material to help and get the depot up and running again. And while I'm more than happy to gather what he needs, what could he possibly want bomb flower for? Okay, I don't know. I mean, it's only in case we gain use of the early supply depot. Well, let's accept that.
Simply magnificent.
Okay, so here he is. So we just gained access to check in the early supply depot. Okay, now there is something very important coming back at the sky, which it says treasure hunt. Currently from the supply depot that have been trying to put together some info on all of the chests across Hyrule and asked if my brother would fly around surveying it for him. Guess that means that I gotta suffer through the heat and the cold again. Okay, so the reward, we reveal a number of hidden chests in the stage. Alright, now let's get that done.
Tremendous work.
Alright, so we already got finished. And this here is called Airborne Gyptos. So Gyptos are a real pain as it is in now we got a bunch of flying ones wrecking Hivaka out in the desert. The Gerudo are heading out to deal with the problem, but I don't know if they can handle it like me and my bud can. We better go lend him a hand, yeah? Okay, so this night construct can enhance the flight mobility. Alright, so let's get that
I would
finished.
expect no less.
Alright, so last one back up at the sky, it says here a flying Karat. Everyone's been telling stories of a brave Karat flying all across Hyrule, and now the other Karats want to try it out for themselves. I wonder if I can help them reach for the skies. Okay, so for now we get one of our special race chain capacity increasing by 1. So we're about to get 4, so we should have more than enough of 3 of the Karats. So let's confirm that.
Not bad.
Okay, now let's see what's coming up with the store construct. Okay, so it's pointing at the beginner mindset. Typhon got put in charge of teaching our new recruiter how to fight it, and that he's hoping to train it with Manny and my buddy, so he can remember what it was like being a beginner himself. Guess that makes us for the teacher now, huh? Guess that's fair. Okay, so Typhon is going to unlock one of his fuse attack. Alright then, so let's get that finished.
Things will go even better.
Okay, so this takes place back in Faron. Okay, here he is. So Ty didn't get his fuse attacks. Okay, so there's nothing we can go over right now. Okay, let's see what's going on. So this quest is called to fly ever higher. I word that a Highland soldier high air balloon had malfunctioned, forcing him into an emergency landing at the bottom of some cliffs. Apparently, the Zolite device which to provide flame to be a balloon failed, so if we can send him a new heat of sorts, he should be able to return to the skies. Okay then, so for the reward we increased out the mass energy capacity. Interesting. Okay, so let's confirm.
Now that's how you do it.
Yeah, that definitely is. Okay, so here it is. So we got one of his energy wells, so which is a small part of made from crystallized charges. It increases the maximum energy of all allies. Okay, so we're about to get more about the 5 of our energy bar increasing. That's pretty sick. I like to see. Okay, so we got here is 2 more quests available, and that take place back at Central Hyrule. So this here is say doing our best. So like my brother got for the 2 of us to rope into some kind of Hyrulean army training exercise. It was sure good for him, but why he had to drag me into it? Better script some material together if I don't want to embarrass myself. Okay, so the night construct will regain an upgrade for the basic action for spears. So let's get that done. Okay, here he is. So we got that finished. So we're moving on to the one called a bumpy ride. A store constructor went in and fixed up all of the old mine carts, and so now my brother wanted to take him for a test ride. Don't want him falling out the when the cart gets all bumpy and road, so let's conjure up some material to make sure he gets the food safe. Okay, so this night construct will increase up by 1 of his special attack gauge. So let's get that done. Okay, so he has more but 3. So he is gonna feel nice and strong. Okay, and pretty sure there are no available quests going on. Okay, so we might as well go check at the Furley supply depot. Okay, so what does it say? The right gear makes all the difference, a friend, and I got everything you could ever need. Okay, now those 5 items I have no interest in purchasing. That I don't know what they mean. So let's see what we want to get. Okay, so we need to get the decaying sugar in order to complete the quest called whatever it takes. Alright, so let's go find a shop somewhere. Okay, so this, no, I believe this here is back at the Leneru supply depot. Okay, so let's get the cane sugar. So we want that to fully increase, and we'll still keep saving up more bird egg as much as we like. Okay, so new quest over here called whatever it takes. Lago will do whatever he gotta do to get stronger, and I know so, cause he told me so in himself. I'd be happy to help him out, but only if he's gonna reward me for it. Okay, so Lago is going to unlock 1 of his fuse attacks, so let's get that finished.
Masterful indeed.
Okay, so here he is. So now he got all of his fuse attacks. Whatever monster materials he had to go fuse with. So that is his setup there. Okay, now what is this? Okay, so it's just really, so we don't have 2 of those, 1 Safina. Okay, well we don't have 2 of those to improve another of his special race in efficiency. So that's what we're gonna have to wait for later. Now, let's see, what do we want to do next? So, what's up with the dialogue icon? Okay, so this is a reward for the bonus compensation with the Kia. Okay, so, hold on a sec. So, it's a completion condition. 100% of side quest of completion for Kia. 8%. Okay, now, we have not got that finished. So, we really got to step up and keep training our guys more. So it seems like that we don't have enough of his Kaiser. How I say his name? Oh, it's the Kaiser Beehive. Kaiser Bee Honey. Okay, so we need to get 3 more. Alright, so let's go find a shop. Okay, so back at Leneru supply depot. So let's just go take it all. And we will be out of here. Yeah, but I reckon that we get all of the challenge run done. So it looked to me because we had to steady on with the challenges here. So this here is called a Tabanfa excursion. So say when the Tabanfa frontier to come under attack from a pack of monsters, Agreston and Kia brave the wind and snow to help the in battle return the tides. Okay, so we got here is a whole lot of monsters that we gotta face up. Okay, so we are about to get 10 of the glow cavefish. So let's make that happen. Okay, so we are bringing Agreston and Kia along. Okay, so the rest of you 2 have their assignments. So they get to go set out to war. Alright, and there's still more here, something that I have to say for Tabanfa Frontier. Nothing we can go over right now. It's certainly a frigid up here. Nothing like my home on Death Mountain. Yes, a quarter of its ability can pose us some real problems. Let's disable the Rito before it's too late. Let's hope not. They'll be just perfectly fine. Okay, so we have to defeat the monsters attacking the outpost. Okay, and it's this monster we're worrying about here. So let's step it to a side again. So we're using Frost Emitter. Okay, so let's give it our mighty all. So we'll go with Wild Crash. Okay, and now we just took a victory success. The path is open. Let us carry on. Okay, so we can roll out. Alright, and we don't mind about these monsters, so let's just keep pushing further. Now, let me go over with, now, what do we want to go to? Okay, so we got to a side quest. Okay, so we have to deploy Zelda and Columbo to a battle. Okay, and for the last one, we have to perform one sin strike between Zelda and the Knight Construct. Alright, well, we can do that. May seem easy enough. Okay, so it looks to me because we had to get the one for Kia. Okay, so Kia need to defeat 20 of the electric Lizalfo, and she needs to defeat one powerful enemy with a sludge cover weak point gauge. Okay, well we can't go do that yet, so we had to get finishing up here. Well, actually, let's just play as Kia right now. I really think we should try one. Okay, so you know what? We're just gonna go use Rocket instead. Okay, so we'll go switch up. Okay, so we go for that combat, follow up the attack, and we'll keep going with Frost Emitter. Go for it. Alright, so we still keep following up. Oh wait, watch out. Alright, here's our victory success. So one step closer to victory. I mean, we just took our second victory, so we're not getting close to our end game yet. Enemy reinforcement, stay sharp. Okay, wait a second. Now, I want to go back to switching to play Kia's. Okay, but I don't think these were the electric keys. Those are the ice keys. Alright, so we'll go using Time Bomb for this. No, why are you throwing it the wrong way? Okay, well that was just a waste of batteries. But you know what? How our batteries still got up to 3? I thought the energy well is going to increase up by 4 of the battery meter. Now I'm a little confused on what the energy well is. I mean, whatever it's supposed to do, it can't increase up my maximum battery. So we're just gonna clear a path. So let's go with Time Bomb. So we're gonna keep following attack. We'll use Torrential Wave. Alright, let's do Flame Emitter. Alright, and we can Sin Strike. Okay, so it seems like that aggression is gonna get protection with Kia's power. And we'll go with the Erupting Strike. We'll go for your weak point smash. Go for it. That's everyone accounted for, but they will need you to take a measure to see if it doesn't happen again. Indeed, let us speak to these soldiers about their defenses before we head back to camp. Okay, so now we just repelled the monster attacking the Tibetan frontiers. Okay, very good. Okay, so here's a victory success. So they're all catching up to their level. Alright, so we can at least gain a minimum of rubies. Okay, so we can take everything we like. So here's our reward. So we got here is we got 10 of the blue nightshade and 10 of the glowing cavefish. Okay, those were our 10 material that we just picked up. Alright, very good. So we are making good progress. Okay, new quest for the day. So this here is improving concentration. They just sure love to talking about that today he decided to sit down and keep quiet so he could work on improving his concentration. Look like he's gonna be there till the sun goes down, and so we should bring him some stuff to make sure he doesn't have trouble getting home in the dark. Okay, well that's good for that. So he is going to gain an upgrade for his basic action. So let's get that finished.
Just keep getting better.
Yes, Vince, you are. You're getting a lot smoothly better. So you got an upgrade for your strong attack there. I like to see that. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Alright, so I wanted to take a break. So I really do think that we should go all out in Hyrule. So we'll start out at the one back at Elden. So this here says In Search of Power. So it says that when Kalemo and the Knight Construct are added to the deal with some monster on Death Mountain, a Gerudo Warrior added to come along. What motivates her unending quest for strength? I don't know yet. We're gonna have to seek right in and find out. Okay, well that's good. We're gonna get 10 of those 1 Selfino, was it? Yeah, I said it's those 10 1 Selfino we need. Alright, so let's embark.
Don't go wandering off, bud.
I'll try not to. Okay, so let's see, who wanted to come out? Okay, so now I think it's important that we keep training Quino more, cause he's on level 23 and he needs to keep up. But you know what? Let's have Quino come out. Alright, so the Knight Construct and the Kalema are going to sit this one out, so we gotta get these two up to speed.
Let's be off.
Okay, wait, so this will require a level 33, but you know what? Okay, change my mind. We can't accept to bring these two to battle. It will be pretty risky to have them come along, so we're just gonna have to stick to whatever character that we're good at using. Okay, so let's make haste.
I'm setting out.
Yeah, cause we can't be trained up with people that have not fully trained up to catch up to level 30 like everyone else. And now, how about we see who can beat one of them? Gotta warn you though, I'm no pushover. It's matter why you're asked to come with us, but hey, you're welcome to challenge my brother all you want. Okay, so we're joining forces with Ronza. So that's not the only reason. I also want to repay you for helping the Gerudo when we needed it most. Okay, so we have to defeat 50 enemies. Alright then, so we just defeated 20 fire breath Lizalfos. Okay, so let's switch up. Okay, so we'll go follow all of our attacks and we're gonna go use cannon. Let's cancel. Alright, so we're going with one of Kalemo weak point smash there. Okay, so we can still keep pushing forward. So you're good or shorter, but I'm gonna be better. I want to stop until I'm the strongest Gerudo around. I mean, yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, what's going on? Leave that to want to be, would you? I could take it down my prey all by myself. Okay, so now we get to control as Ronza. So a desert warrior who leads a smaller Gerudo faction. She cut down enemies with a mighty graceful swipe of her two-handed sword. Some of her strong attacks are created sandstorm, which continues to damage nearby enemies over a period of time. Interesting. Alright, so I can see she can go all crazy with her mighty sword or whatever she got going on, but we're gonna have to watch and see whatever it is she's good at doing. Fine by me. Well, just to sit back and relax and wait, bud. Didn't you hear her? Alright, well, let's see. Oh, whatever. You two have your fun. Okay, let's see how she can do better like Artie can. So, she's on level 29. And she needs to catch up. Okay, so now we were just adding Ronza to the team. Okay, it looked to me because we are adding a lot of these Hyrule Warrior characters. I mean, it's cool really because we get to play a lot of different characters. Okay, so the Knight Construct is up. Alright, so we get to go aim. Okay, I take off with my hot air balloon. And we get to send strike with Kalemo again. Okay, so we are battling against this Igneo. This isn't good enough. I had to get even stronger. I mean, Ronza, you'll get there. I've been wondering, why are you so upset with that? So I can outshine Artie and then become a chief myself. But if I ever wanted to do better, I gotta be the best. Alright, here it is. It got destroyed. I can't stand all these fiery guys and get rid of them quicker for me, yeah? I guess I'm okay to put competition aside and working as a team from now. Or maybe I could have just forget about it altogether? Doesn't sound pretty nice if you ask me. Okay, new objective. We have to go defeat the Fire Lino. Okay, so the Fire Lino will be our last monster we ever encountered. Let's make haste. Okay, so let's clear path. I'll still keep playing as Calamo. Oh, come on, can you hold still? Stop fighting back. Okay, let's go for Bomb Flower. Let's clear path. Okay, Ronza, go for it. Knock these guys out. Well, it's cool because we can pair up Sin Strike from Night Construct and Calamo. Okay, let's... Could I zoom the camera? Why do I want to fight a blue Bokoblin? Okay, let's try Leaping Storm. Okay, well, she could just perform some Tornado Desert. That's whatever she's good at. Okay, so we can press onward up to the north. Now here it comes. So here's our big boy. Gotta say that this is really getting my blood pumping. I should have fighted with you two more often. Alright, so let's get out our frost emitter. So we got no battery. So I don't know how she is so excited about all this, but might as well stick with her to the end, bud. Okay, so it's time to switch. Okay, so I want to pair up with Ronza. So can I do that, please? Can I pair up with Ronza? Okay, here it comes. So we are pairing up with Ronza, but not the Night Construct. Oh dang! All right, that's it. Okay, now I see that whatever she's good at. Okay, now let's see how she go with that weak points match there. Okay, that's quite stylish. I like to see there. Okay, let's go and blow up one of our special. I need to get the heal quick. Cause I know I've been taking so much damage, so we'll get some more healing. Okay, hold on. So we can press Y, X, X. Okay, now that seems pretty powerful. Alright, so we're just dodging all of its attacks. So let's try Frost Emitter again. We'll set that down. Okay, it's almost done. Here's our victory success. Okay, so here it is. So the Fire Line now had been defeated. Heh, that was some battle there. Is this always how it goes with you? Is it so? I'm thinking I might have just come with. Forging myself in the fires of war and whatnot. Yes, I'm okay with that. But the disguise are my bird, not yours. So don't go getting any funny ideas. Yeah, I mean, why don't you not get any funny ideas? I mean, that's his fan. That's Calamo for you. He's not wrong. Okay, so that was just it. Okay, so at least we can gain the experience to pick up all of its reward and that such. Okay, so I think we're all done now. So we just unlocked here this new character, and it's this Ronza the Gerudo Warrior, the leader of an independent faction of a Gerudo. After Ganondorf became the Demon King and abandoned his people, she resolved to grow stronger and fight to restore the Gerudo honor. Alright, well that's good to hear. Okay, now look at here. So we do got here is a lot to catching up here. So this here is for the Swords of Strength. After hearing that construction on the Gerudo supply depot is running behind schedule, Lady RD spoke to his supervisor and learned that the workers are short on food. We can't expect them to do much of an empty stomach, so let's help out with some greatly needed provisions. Okay, so we can gain use of a Gerudo supply depot. Now let's get that finished.
A praiseworthy act.
Alright, so that already got done. So okay, cool. So we can pick up one of the gems. So we can get more the Ember, the Sapphire, and the Diamond. Cool. Okay, what's going on here? So this here is the Desert Hunt. Ronza is taking a few soldiers on a Moldova hunter for some kind of training exercise, but if they're going up against one of those friends, if there's something they'll definitely want to bring up with them. Maybe we should have put together a little care package before we send them on their way. Okay, so Ronza is going to get in the hand for the strong attack, so that should get finished.
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
All right, and yeah, so she is proud of what she got. Alright then, so up next is Too Hungry to Work. So Monster really did a number on one of our outposts, and we gotta fix it up quicker so folks can start taking shelter there again. Probably the Ronza is the same, the repair crew can't get to work until they got the food in their stomachs. Better make sure they're eating good. Okay, so Ronza is going to gain one of her bonus part. Okay, so her heart will increase maximum.
Forward to trying this out.
So she'll gain one. And that was just it. Okay, wait a second. Now, I can see what's coming important. So this here is the flavor enhancement. Lady Zelda is seeking to improve the flavor of the ration our army brings into battle, but the process is almost entirely dependent on trial and error. As such, she asked me to procure a veritable belter of ingredients so she can try a wide array of different recipes. Okay, so we can improve special ration efficiency. So let's get that finished.
Expertly done.
Okay, now that already got done, and we got here is another new character coming back at Leneru. Okay, well we can't go do that right now, so I rather prefer that we stay low for a little while because there are several more of these challenges that we gotta get finished in here. So we got another of this challenge coming back at the depths. Alright, well technically it's gonna suck really because I can't bring Mineru to the party because somehow she's not confident or fit to this operation with the one that says it's sword to banish shades. So she's not coming back at the death with us. So this is only for Rauru and Kia to solve the situation. So yeah, now stay tuned. So we'll probably head on back to the death board and take on these 5 monsters. And once that's done, then we can gain 3 of the reward and take our way back up to the surface and see whatever quest we had to get finished in here or whatever challenge we had to complete. Now that's something we're gonna do more fun things happening on the next series, guys. So you don't go anywhere and you will be particular on staying tuned on the next series. To thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you enjoyed the series and want to see more of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be stay updated and notified to all my news and awesome videos top of the way. So that's gonna be it for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We will be picking more next one. So take care guys, and I hope to talk to you on next video.